Out there early this morning, and there are some areas of low visibility. With temperatures close to freezing, it's possible there could be some slick spots because remember, fog is just a cloud that sits low to the ground. Clouds are made up of these tiny little water droplets, and when the temperature is right around 32, those water droplets can freeze on contact, especially on things like sidewalks and driveways that are left untreated. You see that lower visibility now in Nashua and in Jaffrey. Manchester in the clear right now as the temperature sits a little bit above freezing. Still pretty dark out there for the next, say, hour and a half. Sunrise coming up at 6:47 this morning. Now, at first glance at the radar, you might think, okay, we're seeing some rain and even some higher elevation mix in the southern part of the state, but much of this is not reaching the ground. A lot of it is drying up as it's up in the cloud, and then we just have nothing really happening down at the surface. This coming from a system that's bringing some steady rain to far southern New England and the mid-Atlantic states. This will miss us today, but we are right on the northern fringes of it, meaning a lot of us waking up to gray skies and thick cloud cover. Expect that to clear later on today with at least some partial sunshine, and that should allow temperatures to climb back into the 40s for many, that will stay in the 30s up north, which makes it another great day for skiing. If you are a part of Cannon's opening day today, Loon's opening weekend, Bretton Woods open up once again. Expect a bit of a chilly breeze out there out on the slopes, a lot of clouds, and even the chance for a scattered flurry, although great skiing conditions continue up north through tomorrow and even into early next week for some resorts that choose to stay open into Thanksgiving. Look for temperatures tonight to fall back through the 20s underneath mostly clear skies, but quickly the clouds roll back in tomorrow, so I think Sunday is a mostly gray day here in New Hampshire. Certainly a cooler feel than today. Temperature is much closer to 40, and there's a slight chance for a quick flurry or snow shower during tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, even in central and southern New Hampshire. I think the risk here is pretty low. We're not talking much in terms of accumulation, maybe a spot dusting on some colder surfaces like car windshields and grasses. Up north, though, there will be some more steady snow showers tomorrow night into early Monday with more significant accumulations possible, especially over the higher terrain. Next week, a quick system will impact us later Tuesday and through Tuesday night. This time around, though, the warmth gets north of the international border, so it is rain for all of us into very early on Wednesday morning. Of course, this is a big travel time frame, but I think the timing is going to work out pretty well here, where much of this is gone on Wednesday, and certainly no issues when it comes to Thanksgiving Day at this point. Looks like the highest impact would be pretty minimal, and that would come Tuesday night. It's really dry much of Tuesday and much of Wednesday, and certainly Thanksgiving as well, looking to be in just fine shape. So really, relatively, it's a storm-free forecast looking ahead to the holiday week. The best chance of precipitation may come later tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night in the form of just some scattered snow showers. The temperatures do stay seasonably chilly through Monday, but as that rain arrives late Tuesday and early Wednesday, a warm-up with highs back in the 50s.